Happy New Year. Um, one of the things I want to do this year is like trying YouTube again. And after like reviewing Pokemon, I've decided to make a tier list of games I played this year. These are just my opinions, by the way, and I might talk a bit about them as well. I will start with the first game here, Donkey Kong Country. Put it in A tier. It's a good game. And I played the game with my brother, and it's one of those like multiplayer games where it's like, how do you say it? It's like, where like you die, and then the person just takes your place. It's a good game, very fun with friends, and it's like one of those games that you like will joke around with. It's difficult, but it's a good game. I would recommend it. I would recommend it. It's fun. The next game I will put on the tier list is um New Super Mario Bros. 2. Now this game, I want to make a later video on this, like a much larger video, like a 10-minute long video rather than a 30-second segment. This game is probably the most overhated Mario game. Like, it's a solid 2D Mario game. I would recommend to anybody, but it's not something that big or notable. B tier. Might as well talk about the other DS 2D Mario game. This is on the 3DS, I know, I just meant DS is a good transition. This game I think is the best 2D Mario game. I'd say it's better than Donkey Kong Country. I really like this game. I really like this game a lot. And New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I did not like this game originally, but then I played the game again, like multiplayer. I did like it. So I would recommend it there. I would recommend it. Okay, what's next? Ocarina of Time 3D is kind of cheating, because, like, I got the game around Christmas 2021, but I only really beat it summer 2022. But this is a solid A tier. I'm counting it anyway. I like this game. I don't think it deserves the mono of best game ever made, but it's a good game, and I recommend it to anybody if you haven't played it already, because it's a good game. It's a good game. I guess the open world's a bit outdated, but that's pretty good. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think this is the only PlayStation game on other than Metal Gear Solid 2, but 3. This is a really good game. I really like the music. The music's really good. And the gameplay's fun. It's just not what I would call S tier material, but I do like the game. It's a really good game. I'd recommend it. Now, this one's actually I'll talk about Xenoblade 2 later with Xenoblade 1, but like I'll save these two for later. But Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I really like this game. I wouldn't say it's as good as Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have no idea why I muttered that. I don't think it's as good as that, but it's a good game. I would recommend it to anybody who's like these three games. I would recommend this game. I would recommend if you like platformers, and this game I would recommend if you like this game. And this is much higher, but like, yeah, I'll order them at the end. But like, this is the current order. Okay, now what do I do next? Um, I'll talk about one of the big tree and S tier. Yes, there are tree and S tier. Plants vs Zombies. I grew up with this game, and I recently came back to it, and I've beaten it, and I've fought the final boss a lot. I love this game. The music, the gameplay, it's so much fun. I played the mobile version even though I have the DS one here because I couldn't find like the mobile app as like an image. I would recommend it to anybody and like just play on airplane mode and without Wi-Fi, no ads for like the mobile version. It's good. It's like a really good game. I would recommend this to anybody. Plants vs Zombies 2 on the other hand, I like, but it has some glaring issues. Like a lot of the plants, like not a lot, but like a good few plants in the first game, you have to pay for, like Chomper and Ice Beat, and those plants aren't even that good. But it has more plants and more worlds. The final boss sucks, so it's just a repeat of final bosses from the other worlds. and it teases the final boss from the first game reappearing. That just irritates me. Like, it's an alright game, but like with all the microtransactions and stuff, it's like a B tier. I like it, but it's just not nearly as good as the first game. Well, let's get the two Sonic games out of the way. Sonic Mania, absolutely incredible game. I would recommend this to anybody who likes somewhat hard 2D platformers. I'd say it's better than Donkey Kong Country, but it's a great game. Sonic Origins, on the other hand, now I have played the hell out of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and Sonic CD on this, and then I like stopped playing Sonic at Tree and Knuckles around Sandopoulos Stone. Because I think it's Sandopoulos, I think that's what it's called, like the Sand Temple area. Because that area I cannot beat, and it's so boring to play. Like, it's a good game. What I've heard is like not a good way to play the first like the classic games. But like I say, if you don't have another way to play it, I guess it's all right. I'm gonna put it in like top of B tier. Um, Now let me just throw a random one out there. Metal Gear Solid 3. I love this game. I'm gonna put that here. So I love this game. It's like my first game in the Metal Gear franchise, but I love it so much. I just found it so much fun. Sneaking around, trying not to get caught, even when you get caught running away. The music is really good and underrated. I would really recommend this game. Like, if you like games in like the shooter genre or like stealth genre, or like you even like are okay with those, I would recommend it. It's a really good game. It's like close to S tier. Actually, it's at the top of A tier for me. Yeah, it's close to S tier. It just isn't S tier. Um, Mario as well. Mario was another good game. I think Mario is better than Kirby, even though I prefer Kirby as a series over Mario. I think Mario Odyssey is better than Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I think it's just because I prefer the sandbox elements over like the linear design of Kirby, even though I do really like Kirby. These are both really good 3D platformers, you cannot go wrong with them. But I would recommend them. I'm just realizing C tier is not being filled at all. So that tier is just kind of useless. I don't know what I would put there. Now, I'm looking at the rest of these. I will now talk about Xenoblade Chronicles, as that is the best game I have ever played. I can unload about Xenoblade for ages, but it's fun. Story's incredible. Music is incredible. I think every aspect of the game is really good, and this is the definitive version, so even the graphics are good. So I would recommend it to anybody. Best game I've ever played. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, on the other hand, is kind of cheating, because I only played it for like around like Christmas till the end of the year, but I've been playing it. I like this game. There's a few aspects, like the story and some weird things, like Mitch's design making me think, oh, okay, I can now play this when people are around, or otherwise people may think I'm playing a porno or something. But, it's either the bottom of A tier or, like, a good B tier, because, like, I'm gonna put it here, it's a good game, just it has a lot of really weird elements. It's not nearly as good as the first game, but it's a good game. Okay, now I have, like, 6 games here left. Earthbound is incredible. I would recommend. I played a lot of good games here. Earthbound. These are like the big tree games I would recommend to most people, and then these is like the massive game I would recommend to people. And like, I'm pretty sure everybody's played this game. But Earthbound is really good. My original first video was gonna be Earthbound, but I couldn't get that out in time. So it's a good game. I would really recommend it. And it has a few issues, but it's a really good game. I'd recommend it. Also, I really should have made this the transition, but since I was talking about the best game I ever played beforehand, let me talk about the worst game. Pokemon. I want to fix a few things from the review here. Like, it's still an F tier. I did not like the game, and I feel like the story issues. Arvin's story is an 8 out of 10, or like a 7 out of 10. That did not 0 5 out of 10. It was alright. I just want to fix that a bit. Also, I want to change my original out of 10 for like the entire game. It's not a 3 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10. It's not good. F tier, immediate F tier. I just have random games here left. What do I do for them? I guess I'll start with Metroid. I have a lot of Metroid games. I like Zero Mission. I'm not sure if it's like considered a bad game. I liked it. and I beat it really quickly. I don't really have an opinion on it. It's one of the more forgettable games. Because it's like, this game I beat a lot, this game I played, this game I really enjoyed, this game I had a great experience with, this game is good but has some really weird elements, and this game I had a really fun with, but only with friends. Like, only, like when I was playing with other people. Um, and these are all like solid games. So, like this one was like I haven't beaten it because I found it very monotonous at the end. I can barely think of anything to say for this one. Um, Very generic. It's still fun, but very generic. Like very predatory. Like, this is basically a good game, but it has a lot of bad issues in it. And that is where I would put Nintendo Land as well. But like at the top, because Nintendo Land is a good party game, not a good single player game. It's really fun though with parties. I would recommend it. And now I have two more left, and these are very difficult for me to talk about. Okay, now I'll start with Team Fortress 2. So Team Fortress 2, it holds a special place in my heart. I remember back when I was like setting up Discord with my friends, I would see gifs of like these like weird characters talking about teleporting bread and stuff, and like I didn't know what it was. Then I got into YouTube and like I watched expiration date and stuff like that, and then just something happened. I began seeing the characters everywhere. I began watching YouTube videos about specific weapons, seeing gameplay, and then I just downloaded the game, and I love the game. Easy S tier. I would put it below these two, but it's a really good game. And finally, Fire Emblem. This is a weird game for me. I've had this game for a long time, and I only started like an actual like good playthrough now, and I put it on hold to like beat Xenoblade. I do plan to like beat it in January, but this is a good game. I would recommend this. It's a good game. I would recommend it. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna like sort the tiers now, but I'm pretty sure it's all like Fire Emblem because I'm confused with where this goes. I think it's like somewhere here, somewhere around. These are a bit interchangeable for me, but like I guess I could put that. That'll be like somewhere here, cause like yeah. Maybe. Nah, I like that there. And then, there. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, yeah, there, done. Final tier list. I am proud of this, and, basically, I would recommend these to anybody. Uh, if you're thinking about getting this game, I'd recommend getting it. Good game, but it has some flaws, like somewhat major, somewhat minor. Some really good in some aspects and bad in others. And this one, I don't know what this one would have been. I guess I like the game, but it's like an unpopular opinion because of the factors. I guess that would go there. But people do like this game, and it's not like a fundamentally bad game. It just has a lot of like predatory microtransactions, and just do not buy unless you find it for really cheap. Um, I guess that's it. Also, I just want to say, please subscribe and like the video because I am a small YouTuber with like I think 40 subscribers from like the shorts I made in like the summer, and my last video got 15 views. I feel like just boosting the algorithm would be really nice because they kind of hate small creators because like you can't really profit off them. So like liking the video, sharing it, all that would be really helpful. Anyway, that's my final tier list on the matter. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, happy New Year, I guess.